Hey YouTube, it's Dreamy Pisces back to do another video. I'm going to do a quick hair update. Today is my 25th month anniversary of being locked. And everything's going good. My hair is kind of dry. Now, it's actually, I need to wash it. I need to wash it right now because I've been out in the sun and sweating, and I've been to the pool several times, and I will try to rinse the chlorine out with a little bit of shampoo on the hair that got wet. But you know, I mean, you just need a good wash, you know, you can tell. But I just wanted to share my hair with you right now. It's growing, and I'm finding a lot of chunks of white like build up in my locks throughout, and I really can't see it unless I get into the car. But when I get into the car and I get the sunlight on my hair, and I'm like, oh, what is this? So I have a really I have an issue. I'm a picker. I like to pick. I like to pick things. So, you know, I'll take it, and if I have something sharp, I'll kind of pick it out. But that has caused me to cut off parts of my locks because I'll find it at the bottom, and I'll keep picking and picking and picking, and then eventually this will happen. I will cut some of the hair off, and this is what's left over, and I actually kind of like it in a way. But I've done that to several of the locks. Like this is one, it's got the little curl on the end, it's like loose hair. This one's a long one, and I can't help it. When I see that stuff in my hair, I'm like, I gotta get it out, or either I'll color my hair. Speaking of color, I've had a dear friend of mine to say that I need to just let my hair go, let it do its natural thing. If it wants to get gray, I need to just let it go gray, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. And I also feel like whenever I color it black, because that's pretty much the only color that's gonna take is black, and whenever I do that, my hair just looks shinier. It looks, I don't know, it just looks shinier and healthier. But eventually I'll let it go. So they're feeling, to me, a little dry, a little crunchy, because I usually will spray them down with water, and then I'll take coconut oil and smooth it over my hair. I find that coconut oil and keeping things as natural as possible is the best thing for my hair, instead of all of those products. I'm going to be starting my son's locks over again. His was my first set of locks that I started. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I was really just caking on a lot of product, and he was it really just, I felt like it was like dry rotted his locks, like it would be hair, but it all build up. And I did certain things, the clarifying shampoos. I used Dawn dish soap, I used the baking soda and the vinegar. I did so many different things to try to get the buildup out, but it was just like glue stuck into his hair. So, you know, that was just my own ignorance with products, and feeling like because his hair is a thicker texture, I'd be like, oh, I really got to put the product up there to hold his hair so I wouldn't have to retwist it so often. But if it backfired on me, so I just recommend anybody that does locks, I know you want to have the, you know, the fresh retwist, and you can get the fresh retwist with products that are not full of petroleum oil, mineral oil, and all of these things that are like gook, like a paste that will get stuck into your locks and create this terrible buildup. You know, nobody likes buildup. So I think I've done pretty good. I don't really know if it's coming across in the light that I do have a lot of buildup. Sometimes I feel like I do, but then sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm good. But it's really hard to tell, especially in my house, because the poor lighting. We have really dark lighting in the house, so I never really know what's going on in my hair. I just be like, I hope it's not a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna turn around, and I guess we're gonna find out if I do have buildup. Okay. So kind of hard for me to do this one, but that's this side. I feel like it's finally starting to, you know, it's starting to hang. I feel like I have some nice hang time. And that's it for my hair. There's other great stuff going on, you know, in my life. I always try to be positive in a negative society, and I find that being positive does not mean that you're being delusional. Being positive does not mean that you are not dealing with situations that are going on. To me, because I feel like people hate on people when they're being positive, especially when they're being negative. But when we are consciously aware of what's going on with the condition of human beings, we realize that that person is hating on me because of my positivity, because they have something going on inside of them. Whatever is on the inside is coming out, and they're projecting it on me or whoever they're coming in contact with, because that's what's inside of them. So those of us that are positive, we can't allow ourselves to be shaken. We can't be shaken but so long by people that are unaware and that say things to, you know, try to get us off of our game. We're trying to elevate, you know. I'm trying to elevate, but I still come in contact with a lot of individuals. It's like they're like, no, stay here, stay down here. And I'm like, no, boop, you know, get off of me. I love you, but back up off me. You know, and it's hard dealing with people out here and wanting to help people, wanting to, you know, help myself first. So I realized I got to help me first. I got to be right. I got to work on myself every day, mind and body, spirit, every single day, and work on my crafts and things that I'm trying to do and give it out. And, you know, be more compassionate about people. That's something that I have to work on, because I can be very impatient sometimes with people, but I expect patience, you know, from people. So, you know, I have to work on those things, because we can't sit up here and expect these things, but we're not willing to give it. So I have to check myself. I check myself, and I'm like, well, I need to be more compassionate. Even though such and such gets on my nerves, I gotta understand why that this is happening, but also continue to work and not get shaken up and not get pulled into other people's tornadoes, into other people's mania. People have mania going on the inside. On the outside, they might look flawless and beautiful and wonderful, but on the inside is chaos going on inside of their mind and inside of their body, and then it's projected out. So not to get caught up in that expression of other people's negativity, and bring it back inside, and remember that we have the power to choose, and we don't have to choose negativity. We can continue to choose positivity amongst chaos, because every time that we choose positivity, we are releasing this vibration of love out into the atmosphere. And we often look at the chaos in the world and say, it's not helping, what can I do? You are a vibration. So every time that you do something positive, you give love, you help somebody, you encourage somebody, you encourage yourself, you give thanks to nature, thanks to Mother Earth, all those good things, all that those great things that elevate the planet. When you do that, you are giving out a vibration, and it's people all over the world, sending them out all over the world, and that's how we are raising it up, and that's how we are helping. So don't be fooled by the media that's telling you all this bad stuff that's going on. It's a lot of good things going on. Just worry about what you're doing, worry about how you treat yourself, worry about how you're treating the people that's around you, and uplift the world by uplifting yourself. That's all we got to do. Thank you so much for staying with me through my update. You know, I'll come back next month and do another one, but thank you for sticking with me through the message if you did, because that message is for you, that message is for me, that message is for everybody. You know, this is our time, and I feel it so strong in my spirit that we got to make a change, because we can't wait on anybody to make that change for us, because they're just not going to do it. They're just not going to do it for us. So we got to elevate, meditate, elevate, vibrate higher, bring it up. We were meant to bring it up. We're not meant to be down here. Our captors want us to be here, but we are meant to be here in our mind first, and then it'll trickle into our body and then into the physical. Peace, y'all. Take care.